Hello, Honey Peppers, and welcome to another episode of HPM Cast. This is the 42nd episode of our second season, and today we are diving deep into a topic that's got everyone talking, the $1.3 billion Powerball Jackpot.
I mean, just look at that number, $1.3 billion. It's the kind of figure that's almost impossible to wrap your head around, so we're going to break down exactly what it all means.
Now, this isn't just any jackpot. After an incredible 40 drawings in a row without a winner, the prize has just ballooned into the fifth largest in the entire history of Powerball. It's sparked this nationwide frenzy of hope and, just pure excitement.
So here's what we're going to cover today. We'll look at the hype behind this huge prize, the actual rules, and, well, the odds. Then we'll touch on some smart strategies for playing, the really critical decisions a winner has to make, and finally, where all that ticket money actually goes. Okay, let's get into it.
First up, let's try to unpack why this particular jackpot has become such a massive cultural event. I mean, what is it that turns a simple lottery into front-page news? Well, the excitement is very, very real. Just look at this. Ticket sales have surged by a massive 175.4% compared to the last major drawing. When the prize gets this big, everybody wants to get in on the dream. And that dream has been building for weeks. With every single winless drawing, the jackpot just rolls over, which fuels more media coverage and, of course, pulls even more players in for the next round. It's a cycle of anticipation.
Okay, so how do you actually play? And maybe more importantly, what are your real, honest-to-goodness chances of winning that life-changing prize? Let's break down the numbers game.
The game itself is really straightforward. For just $2, you pick 5 main numbers and 1 red Powerball. If all 6 of your numbers match the ones they draw, congratulations, you've just hit the jackpot. And this, right here, this is the crucial question. It's what every single player is thinking about as they hand over their cash for that little slip of paper. What are the odds we're really up against? The odds are, to put it mildly, astronomical. 1 in 292.2 million. And honestly, it's that sheer improbability that allows the jackpot to grow this large in the first place.
But, and this is a big but, it's not an all-or-nothing game. Powerball actually has 9 different prize tiers, so you can still win $1 million or $50,000 with much, much more favorable odds.
Okay, so while winning is purely a game of chance, that doesn't mean you can't be smart about it. There are definitely ways to approach it responsibly so the fun doesn't, get out of hand. Financial experts always advise treating the lottery as what it is, a form of entertainment. That means setting a strict budget and sticking to it. Another really popular strategy is joining a lottery pool with friends or coworkers to buy more tickets and boost your group's chances without overspending as an individual. All right, now let's get to the most fascinating part. What actually happens after you win? This is where that billion-dollar dream crashes right into some very complex and very immediate realities. The winner's very first decision is a huge one. Do you take the full $1.3 billion paid out over 30 years as an annuity? Or do you take a smaller, single lump sum payment of $589 million right now? And you have to remember that nearly $600 million figure, that's before taxes. This is the point where the numbers start to change, and they change dramatically. The tax bite is just enormous. The IRS immediately withholds 24%, but the total federal tax rate can climb as high as 37%. So after federal taxes alone, that $589 million lump sum could shrink all the way down to around $371 million.
So to manage this kind of life-changing money, winners are strongly advised to immediately assemble a team of experts. We're talking a financial advisor, a tax attorney, and an accountant. They are absolutely non-negotiable for creating a long-term plan and protecting that newfound wealth.
Finally, let's just zoom out for a second, because the story of Powerball is so much bigger than just one lucky winner. Where does all the money from those millions and millions of tickets actually go? Get this. In 2024 alone, Powerball has contributed over $1 billion back to the states that participate. So this isn't just a game. It's a major source of public funding. A really significant portion of every single ticket sale goes directly toward funding state programs. We're talking about things like public education, infrastructure projects, and services for senior citizens.
And there's another great ripple effect. As the author of our source article at Honey Pepper Mix, Herminio Mello, points out, The excitement also provides a real, tangible boost to the local businesses selling the tickets, increasing their foot traffic and their sales.
So you see, winning isn't just about a number. It's about the massive life-altering decisions that have to follow. It's this fascinating thought experiment that leaves all of us wondering, if you were faced with that reality, what would be your very first move? And that really brings us to the end of our breakdown, all based on that fantastic article by Herminio Mello. We really encourage you to go read and study it on Honey Pepper Mix. And while you're there, check out our other episodes. They're all available on our Spotify podcast. Be sure to share, download, and study the free materials we've put together for this topic, like the mind map, study guide, and detailed summary. It's a true repository of high-value knowledge to expand your repertoire. We've also recently launched daily posts on our YouTube channel and video footnotes to new articles, so definitely go check those out. And to stay ahead of the curve, make sure you're following us on all social media and add our RSS feed to your news aggregator. Honey Pepper Mix is super connected and always launching new content, so you don't want to miss anything. All our links are on the contact and community pages. Oh, and subscribe to our newsletter and consider becoming a member of our closed community for exclusive content. We have big things on our 2025-26 roadmap, like products, events, and mentoring. And don't forget to check out the recommended articles at the end of this one, as well as the exclusive dashboards for members. Honey Peppers, see you on the next episode of HPM Cast.